This afternoon, folks on the North Shore are dealing with the damage left behind after severe weather moved through last night. These are pictures from the Franklinton area. A tree fell on top of a home just outside of town on Highway 16, and part of the roof of what appears to be some type of barn was also damaged. There are also reports of a possible tornado. The damage there just south of Riverside Medical Center, which is in town. Across the street from the medical center is this florist shop, which has part of its roof peeled off. Part of the inside is now sticking out of the top of the building. Good Thursday afternoon to you. Thanks for being with us at noon. I'm Mike McDaniel. Folks in Tangipahoa Parish also woke up to some damage this morning. Now, Rachel Hanley joining us now live from downtown Hammond. Rachel, where are folks seeing the damage here?
Well, we came to downtown Hammond because of this, what you're seeing behind me. This is a utility pole that looks like it got snapped in the middle of the night by high winds. These crews have been out here for at least a few hours, and you can see they're doing some pretty serious work. We're seeing multiple bucket trucks up here. Surprisingly, the traffic lights at this intersection are still working. It doesn't seem like this knocked out power to a big area, but it does have part of Cherry Street blocked. We're also hearing that there are trees down in Tangipahoa Parish, just like there are in Washington Parish. I just talked to the spokesperson from the sheriff's office. She does say that most of those trees have been cleared and that most of the roads have reopened, so that's good news. We also know that schools in Tangipahoa Parish started 2 hours late this morning. Also wanted to talk a little bit more about Washington Parish because we know that some of the more severe damage was there. Schools, speaking of schools, we know that one high school there, Pine High, is actually fully closed right now because of extensive damage from what appeared to be a lightning strike. More trees down in Washington Parish, of course. You mentioned the florist shop. It's called Margie's in Franklinton. Got its roof ripped off, and then also trees down on top of a house. And I think you may have already showed these images of the roof of a barn ripped off in a small... I believe that's just south of Franklinton is where that house was. So we're seeing some pretty extensive damage. Now it is too early, as we will probably hear from our meteorologists, to really say whether this is a tornado or straight line winds that caused this damage or any other damage. We know from seeing storms like this in the past that it doesn't need to be a tornado to cause the kind of damage we're seeing here. Straight line winds can cause some pretty serious damage too, but luckily what we do know is that the weather is actually looking pretty nice today. It was still kind of cloudy driving out of New Orleans, but North Shore, it's been nothing but blue skies. A little bit breezy, but that's some good weather for the people who do have some damage to clean up today. So hopefully people will be able to clear those trees and do things like repair these utility poles as quickly as possible. In Hammond, Rachel Hanley, WWL, Louisiana.